Going on, everyone? Darkwater here, and welcome back to Airport CEO and a recreation of the Zurich airport, where we've got troubles. In addition to the check-in issues, we also have people getting dropped off issues. And in between episodes, I did fill in some of the spaces that we needed to get expanded, and I want to tweak the pickup drop-off area. Let's actually speed things up so we can get into the daylight and get things built. Going to take a road over this way. We'll go ahead and specify, we'll keep it a one-way road. Give me a public road here, and that'll just handle the contractors. We will add in some car stops. Again, I will probably overhaul this again at some point to line it up with doors and whatnot, but for right now we need to get this going to the point that we can get people into the airport and to their flight in a reasonable manner. We'll throw in some bus stops on the other side. Nope. Since apparently that's a problem. We'll throw one more over here as well. Going to take this stretch out. We will take this stretch out, take that out. That way it just forces people to go around. You should be good. Hold on. We need some sidewalk in here. Sidewalk here. Sidewalk here. And a couple crosswalks. There we go. Give me all of these guys, and we will flip it to the other side, and there we go. So hopefully that will get things a little bit more cohesive. But things for the most part are okay. I did go through and move the large flights, the medium flights, to at least have some flights coming in here, because again, autoplanner's not working correctly and it thinks that Kansas City is in a Schengen area. I've got news for you, it's not. Let's slow things down a little bit. Can I close any of these? No, not yet. Well, that's just great. Because I made mistakes. Because I shouldn't have put these here. I should have put them like elsewhere. Because we're going to be building here today. Okay, we can get rid of some of these. But we're going to see if we can get some, if not all, of check-in 2 up and operating. What do you mean I can't remove an active one? I'm about to. Of course, I picked the busiest time to do this. Well, okay. Tell you what, we will start at this end. Are you happier with that? Game? Okay, so this is baggage. This is our arrival, I suppose. This would be departure, and this is also the other departure. There are doors on this level that take you out to, it looks like there's a road that connects up here, so you can drop Aunt Sally off and kick her out the door and directly into the airport departure area and go about your day. This level, departure 1, I guess, has a bridge over the road on the bottom here that connects to the shopping area. There's two of them. There's one that's going to live about here and one that's going to live about here. And so I think we're going to have to actually start up here so we can figure out where escalators, elevators, and the like are going. This is departure 2, the one with the road access. This has... It's essentially listed as 5 different rows in check-in 2. So there is check-in 1 that's on the bottom left, check-in 2 bottom right, check-in 3 top right, check-in 4 top left, and check-in 5, which is down here. I see just empty ones that maybe we can get rid of. So we're going to see if we can get 5 up and going. I don't think we're going to get 4 going, but 5 I think we could do. There are a ton of people waiting on buses, and I don't remember having this many people waiting for buses whenever it was just a little spot over here. But okay. Where are we at? We are on... Okay. Wanted to make sure where we're living. Maybe not. Hold on. So there's a Starbucks up here. And so we're going to take this wall here. It kind of wraps behind the escalator. It lives back here, and there's some seating over here. And then this comes down, I guess, like this. No, that's too far. We'll take this over. There's an additional seating area for Starbucks that's over on this side as well. And then it comes over and it jogs forward a little bit to a elevator. Don't know where I'm putting that elevator. But it's not a big jog forward, so maybe, what is that, 1, 2, 3? Maybe we'll go up to 3. We'll start up, we'll give this a shot. Over on the far left here, there is external wall, because that is going to be where this lives. I still have some terminal foundation, but wanted to make sure we have a little bit of cash. Along this area up here, there is a couple check-in stations for... I don't even know if the map lists who has those. Looks like it's Qatar Airlines, and there's a Swissport ticket center staff desk. As well as a spot for, and on the map it's listed, left baggage office at the airport. So that is kind of along this way. So there's going to be a few check-ins, so we need leave a little bit of space for that. We'll come down this way. We will come... let's see. There's a set of bathrooms. Because of course there are. And I think, oh, let's actually run the game. We'll come in 2. I think we'll come up to, say, here. We'll go over 1, 2, 3, 4 wall. Okay. Go ahead and add the bathrooms, because we're here, we might as well. It looks like there might be space for like a family bathroom in the middle, kind of in this area, but it's not listed on any map as a family bathroom. It's It just has a square that looks like it should be, but it is not. So next to that is an elevator. You guys are building. We'll speed it up a little bit. Trying not to blow through a bunch of cash. So there's an elevator that lives immediately next to the bathroom, so you're going to live there. And it's kind of squared off. And next to that is one of those, it looks like it's an exit door out to the street level. We'll have to put some stairs out here so people can get from where they're getting dropped off up here. And then there's another kind of wall. I guess we'll take it to there and we'll take it across and take it across. And then there is an escalator and a stairwell here. And so that comes up from this floor. Goes this way, doesn't it? So yeah, you're gonna go there. And then there is an adjacent stairwell, which I think we'll put here. I'm just going to fill in the empty space, and you come up top. We'll put some safety walls so people don't fall down the escalator or stairwell. Then this wall kind of comes over a little bit more. I guess we'll run it to there. We'll see how this works. I might end up having to move this again. There's another door there. And then as soon as you walk in the door, you can make a right, and there's a bank of 2 elevators. So I think we'll do one here and one, nope, next to it. There we go. Wall that off. Actually, this wall's going to continue for a little bit. In between, there's another bank of elevators on the other side. And in between the 2 sets of elevators, there is the ERM pickup point for check-in 2. So that is where you've got folks that are able to help you if you've got special needs that you need assistance with within the airport itself. So I think I'm going to sit in between the other bank of elevators and how do I have insufficient funds? Well, elevators are expensive. I think one there and one here. And then we're just going to kind of mirror it on this side. This is kind of the center point of the two check-in areas for 1 and 4 and 3 and 2. So from there we have the... Where are we putting these? 4 for... here? that's even. And so, since it is mirrored, there is another big door here, and there's another stairwell on this side, so... what is this? Up to here, 1, 2, 3. And this goes over, and here. Escalator goes this direction and comes up from down here. And nope, I want stairs. Stairs. So you would go from here. What do we have next to that? It's mirrored on the other side, so there is a door here, so it's over 2. And then door. This was not at all the floor I was looking to actually work on today. There's bathrooms and an elevator. Let's see where things line up over on this side. Can I... kind of clean house over here a little bit? Because we're coming in close to where we need to go. On this side. So the elevator is kind of boxed in. This is the front of our building. It'll continue over, it'll continue up. It looks like there's... I don't want to say office space, but it's behind the scenes stuff in this area. And then there's a area that comes across here. It looks like there's a door here, but I don't think there is. I don't see a door on any map. But it looks like it's a spot where a door would exist. But I don't see one. We'll come down here, we'll come across, we'll box this guy in. And then right here is where that bridge that goes across to the shopping area exists. And so I'll take you over like that. There are 2 smaller doors, one for going in, one for exiting. And then you go across the sky bridge, I guess. Over on this side, we'll go ahead and put in a little bit of wall. There is behind this one some vending machines. We'll go ahead and throw some vending machines here so people can get themselves some snacks whenever they get off my wall. Thank you. They look like they're predominantly just standard vending machines with drinks, sodas, as well as I think there's one that has headphones in here. Similarly, on the opposite side over here is where the other sky bridge goes to. It's pretty much in alignment with the top portion here. And then this wall kind of goes up over. This is our front walkway. There's a wall here, and there's a small kids' play area. I will call it small. There, kids' play area. And then there's just, this is too big. Yeah, that's way too big. There's a table and a couple chairs. Do I have chairs handy? Oh, no, those are blue. I don't want that. I want this. Okay, that is just straight black. Give me bright yellow. There. That way you know it's a kids' play area. That's all I got. The other bridge, again, 2 doors, 1 in, 1 out. I actually want to tweak this wall so it, actually is symmetric. There we go. So we've got escalators going up. We've got also in the middle here, we've got an escalator going down. And that takes you down to the arrival level. Is that centered? That is centered. So that's there, and then there's also adjacent stairs. Oh. Stairs that would go the other way. And we've done nothing on the arrival level whatsoever. Let's kind of finish through this, although glancing over here, it looks like check-in seems to be going okay, even though I've been slowly taking them out. Let's get rid of you, get rid of you. It looks like we've got just 1 left. And then basically this wall continues this way, this wall continues this way. They meet at some point, which probably should figure out where that point is. Let's pop back upstairs because there is an elevator between the two. And what we have here, got a little bit of an entryway, and then it comes all the way up to about where the escalator is, and there's another set of bathrooms. It doesn't look like the bathrooms go all the way down, however. So we'll do similar bathrooms to what we had before on the other side. Like that. I guess that seems like a reasonable size. How big is the elevator? Elevator lives right over here. Okay, so it'd stick up to there. So I'm just trying to put it somewhat in alignment with that. So we'll do that, and we will add in another couple bathrooms. Bathroom, bathroom. This one, there is not a family restroom in the middle because that is actually around on the side wall by the elevator. Check-in, Check-in. Okay. We're working on it, guys. We're closing in on being able to put some more check-in desks. I think we want the elevator here? Sure? Can I? Nope. Let's come back upstairs for a second. No, I don't think that... No. One over a square? Maybe? What is next to the elevator? There is a TwoCflyer? Is that what it is? Yeah. It's a TwoCflyer that is next to the elevator, which is basically a... Looks like it's a money changing booth. Nope, put the door in the wall, that would make more sense. And then there's a ATM that lives right outside. And that little guy's red. Nope, that's not red at all. That's something like that. So you can get your money in the form of food, I guess. So up here is another set of stairs and escalator that comes from this floor. Question is, where is that going? Really like to get rid of that. So if we run a wall here, it's not in alignment with this escalator, it's up a little bit. So there is a set of stairs and an escalator. So the stairs would live somewhere here? Here? Oh, hold. I'm on the wrong floor. Take that out. I might be adding that wall back in down the road here, but for right now, take that wall out. I meant this wall to go here. You go down, and then basically there's an overhang area and some seating. If we go the other direction, there is the bye-bye bar that lives over here. This... Oh, okay. I was confused about this escalator. This escalator goes to the security area, and I forgot about that fact. But basically, there's a wall that comes over to, I guess here? And we'll extend it. It's almost to the escalator. Let's take it to there, and then this wall continues up to wherever it goes, kind of boxing the security area on this floor in. And then the bye-bye bar. And then you've got a bunch of seating for the bye-bye bar, and this overlooks the floor down here. So you can look at the people drinking their Starbucks while you're having your glass of wine. What is that for? So it'd go here. Where do I want this escalator? guess there? Because it's not in direct alignment. I'm okay with that. We'll do the stairs forward to there. Put in our partitions. Is there anything behind those stairs? No, that is behind the scenes stuff. Meanwhile, up top here, the wall will continue to there, and you go down and over. There we go. So again, these are all basically just half windows. There's an overlook over on this side as well. We'll run... That's the front side of the building. And then the rows 1, 2, 3, and 4 basically are kind of centered off the stairs in here. So 1 and 2 would sit basically in this area, and 3 and 4 mirrored in this area. Baggage, I have no idea what we're doing with, but we will figure that out soon. We're coming back down. Yeah, you need to go away. There's a little bit of space, and then it jogs forward and over. This wall actually goes forward a little bit, like that. Okay. Are you guys done? No. Hurry up, people. I need the space. Okay. Where are we taking this wall to? Actually, hold on. That's an interesting question. Let's take this wall over here. We'll take this wall down. So this is going to be the Starbucks in the corner. There is a police station back here. There is a emergency exit door here. I think we're just going to throw a window in its place. But it connects to a hallway that lives over on this side. And then there is a press books, or a press and books over here in the corner. I really need this spot. Because right here is where the check-ins are for check-in 5, and they're up against a wall. And give me one of these. I'm just trying to size up where things live. Maybe there. Seems like a reasonable amount of queue. Give me some tile here. So the tile where the desks are is that black tile, and then the rest of kind of the area is the white marble. So something to that effect, and this whole area's white marble with the exception of the Starbucks, which we will deal with in due time. The little walkway here, I don't know what that goes to. It doesn't look like it goes to anything. There's a wall that's basically even with the travel edge, but it's back a little bit. So I guess something like here. Because the queue itself sits forward. What are you guys doing? You're still waiting? Oh, is there somebody else? Yup. There's another flight that just got in here. Great. Okay, that's fine. I guess we will deal with some kind of creativeness over here to figure out what we're going to do with this. We'll let you play around with it until we get the other ones in place, and we'll do that and that. Guess we should probably do that. Going across on this side, there are some pillars. You know, we could do that. Is that even... There's not there. No. Like that. In alignment with the front of the escalator because it's supporting this. So we'll do it here. Is that the... That's close enough. Nope. Actually, this wall should come forward more because the front of this wall is in alignment with those. So that's going to actually shift just a little bit where our check-in desks live. So we need to bump these forward 2 squares. It's a tight fit. Actually, let's go 1 square. So we've got like... No, we'll go 2 squares. It's not a big space. But you can get 3 people wide going down the walkway, so that should be fine. Ooh, hey. We can finally get rid of that guy. Okay. Give me a check-in desk. We're going to do this... Nope, goes this way. Now, there are pillars that are in place. I believe they're in alignment with the wall at the front. And so they've got a big number 5 on them. So tell you what, give me a desk first. We'll figure out where we're putting said pillars. In fact, give me a second desk. Here. Oh, hold, because there's a door back over on the side here that I just noticed. Wall, and now we can get our desks in. Helps if they're the correct direction. There we go. So if we take a pillar, we put it here. How do we run queues around said pillar? Not that way. It's got to go the opposite direction to start, so... Not quite. It's a little funky, but, you know, I think it works. I think I'm okay with that. And then we'll just grab you. And actually, before we even do that, give me a little wall along the back there. It's got the airline names on it and such. And then baggage will be directly behind that. Give me all of this. 2, 3. Where is the bag drop? The bag drop is directly opposite the stairs here. So we'll do that. We'll have the queues in place. We'll do a little wall. Where did we do the wall? It's an alignment there. Yes. And then we will do... No. Don't do that. Do this in planning mode. Because I don't know if that's self-check-in. I need bag drop. There we go. Even though baggage is turned off, the game will still try and get people to leave bags. So we'll do that. At the end of the wall, comes forward. Nope, too far forward. Still kind of in alignment with that. This wall comes across. I'm going to take it all the way across. It drops forward, and there's a weird little cutout over here. In this area is the Swiss Arrival Lounge. And I don't know what we're doing with that, because any of the lounges for the airlines has to be on a secure side. So we're probably going to have to do a unsecure lounge somehow here. And that'll be questions for another day. We'll fill in that. We will copy the pillars over to here. What is that? 2, 4, 6, 8? 2, 4, 6, 8. So they would go there. Don't need the building falling down. So that is the check-in area. Real quick. How are we doing? Still blocked by other check-ins. So we're going to need to deal with check-in up here. And I think that's what we're going to deal with in the next episode. I'm leaving this here. Thank you all for watching. I appreciate you guys for being here, and I look forward to seeing you guys again in Airport CEO. And as always, I hope you guys have yourselves a fantastic day.